Let's go!
Hey everybody, Coach Scott here today. Today my subject is givers versus takers. It's gonna be a tough message today, but I've learned that the secret sauce behind many great people and great achievers, it really comes down to what they believe about themselves, what they believe about their destiny, and what they believe their purpose is in life. And I've learned this lesson from one of my coaching colleagues years and years ago. Now I know that there are a lot of different ways that people can categorize people. They do it, people are either rich or poor, or sometimes they'll say they're strong or they're a weak person or they're successful or they're a failure. But when it comes to living a life of true significance and a life that brings value to other people, I've come to believe there's really just two categories of people, and that's takers and givers. That's right, takers and givers. Takers are those people who take from others and they abuse and they use people and they consume every resource that they can to meet their own personal desires and their own personal needs. And takers operate most of the time with a mindset of me, myself, and I, and that's their mentality. They're going to get as much as they can and use as much as they can of others. And then there are the givers. Now, givers are those who give and they make other people's lives better. And givers help to make sure that other people are successful along the way. Givers are always giving out of the abundance of their heart. And so there are two very distinct differences between givers and takers. So I want to just take an honest assessment right now. Where are you at? Where am I at? Takers are defensive and they always maintain a level of safety for themselves and not really worry about other people. They live in many times a state of fear and they use their gifts for themselves only, and they contain their gifts without giving them to others. Many times they're reactive and they're paralyzed just by their own fear of scarcity. Many times they're narrow-minded and they have a win-lose situation. They win even if other people lose. Givers, on the other hand, they pursue vision. They really create a life of faith and generosity. And they use their gifts and they release their gifts into the universe and to other people. There are many times you can see them being proactive and they're dynamic. They live their lives wide open and they give their lives away to everybody. And they have a mindset of win-win. They want you to win, they want themselves to win too. And this reminds me of the greatest example of an ultimate giver that the world has ever seen. And the Bible says, whoever wants to be a leader amongst you must be a servant. They must be your servant. And whoever wants to be first must be a slave of all. For even I, the Son of Man, came here not to be served, but to serve others and to give my life as a ransom for many. And that's Mark 10:43, by the way. So if you find yourself in a category that you don't want to be in other words, if you got two categories, which one are you in? If you find yourself in a category that you don't like, then the great news is you can change. You're not a tree. You don't have to stay in the same spot your whole life. You can absolutely make the decision today to be a giver and not a taker. What say you? God bless you guys. Take care. I'll see you on the next video.